What up, YouTube? This is Vincent here, and we got Shantae in back of me. We got Alana and Asia in the room. It is officially 12 o'clock in the morning, and well, it's like 12:30 almost, but yeah, almost 12:30 in the morning. We are doing a YouTube video for this game. I'm sorry if you hear Max in the background; he's very loud. We are playing a horror game called Home, a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. And apparently, we did buy another horror game, which we will reveal to you tomorrow, which, when you guys are watching this, is technically today. Which technically for us is today because it's midnight, but technically for you it's tomorrow, which is today. Which is today for us. Anyway, if you're watching this video, please like, subscribe, comment. What else? What else?
Click the bell.
Click the bell. And yeah, I'm not feeling good at all, guys, so I'm very sorry. My nose is all stuffy. My throat hurts. And I'm not doing too good. But we're going to play this for you because I know you guys liked the last horror game we played, which was Layers of Fear. Alright, your game will be saved automatically at certain points. However, we recommend you put aside an hour and a half and complete Home in a single sitting. Okay, you see, that's what sucks, because these videos only go for an hour, and it says an hour and a half, and complete Home in a single sitting. So we're going to see what happens, guys. Maybe this will be a two-part video we put up. Turn up the sound and turn off the lights. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh, see, this is a sucky game to be playing while I'm sick. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. Max, shut up. There was something by my feet. A flashlight? Oh, no.
This is a point thing. I don't like the fight.
Oh, no. You can go left, right, and up. Oh, I don't like this.
I like it.
Okay, you press X to interact. That house. Where was I? So right off the back, I can obviously, you can obviously say that it's a pixelated game. There's a body lying on the floor. Who was it? Oh, son of a who? Alright, guys. What's good about going live in horror games is you can see me jump. You can't see me jump, but just trust me when I say I did. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg? I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I knew I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. The shelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. What was that about? I don't know what this door leads to. I could have went... Bro. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for two people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. The smell was turning my stomach. A black and white photo looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guess. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yeah, I took it. I slipped the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. I don't know if it was a good idea taking the photo. But I took it anyway, guys. Hold on. Oh. What the hell is that? A thin gray mouse was stuck in a trap. It looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it?
Yes.
Of course we free it. Oh, you can look up in the air like that.
That's not good.
I don't like that because there's probably stuff up in the air now. I want to be scared. A collection of rusty tools. These look like they'd seen a lot of use and were cracked in a damp smelling dirt. Why weren't they in a shed? Okay, so a photo similar to the old one I picked up. It bends moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Did I push the switch?
Yes.
Of course. It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a fairway click somewhere. Something must have opened somewhere. I mean, was it this? Or was that wall? I haven't been here. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoes. What's over here? The bathroom was spotless. Everything had been wiped to a sheen. I wondered if it was the man's wife who did the cleaning, or him. There was a photo development tray lying on the floor. Some leftover negatives were sticking out, but they were pretty blurry. I thought I saw what looked like a treetops. I don't like this, man. The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Oh my god.
That scared me.
The door was taped up and seemed to be stuck. By the smell, I guessed it led to the kitchen. The switch in the wall appeared to have unlocked the door. Oh, cool. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's a light. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yeah. I heaved the box forward, and it finally gave.
A letter.
Oh, a ladder. Cool. There was a ladder going on the ground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Heh, dank. Did I climb down the ladder? Of course you did. Okay, I like how it keeps asking, like, it's not like, do you want to climb down the ladder? It said, did I? They keep talking past tense, which is very weird. So just something to look for, like, just something to look into. So far, the game mechanics have been pretty decent, right? I mean, it has those jump scares, which is really nice, so, I don't know, I'm going to keep playing the game. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. Footprints in the dirt looked like more than one kind, and a lot of traffic. Places all over were marked on this old map of town. The industrial area near the river, various houses, and even the water tower near the old rail station. Maybe that's where they take the victims. Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Wait. They were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more. Tried to find some kind of information. A work table. Covered in papers. Dirt. And a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? Oh yeah, you did. I tucked the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Why did I take the gun? Because I don't know what's lurking around this house. That's why I took the gun. It was so dark down there, and the air smelled stale and putrid. I couldn't believe what I saw. What was this place? Oh yeah, that scared me. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of old faded paper covered with what looked like names. They were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He, I've, E, I, Af, O, Ro.
Or maybe it's like.
It's heavens. I don't know. Guys, if you know what that was, just let me know. Pause the video where it was. None of it made any sense to me. Yeah, of course not. Some kind of homemade rack. slung together with poorly cut wood and rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? Oh, I'm surprised I couldn't say yes or no. Crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. Oh, no, no, no. Let me go back up real quick. Because I want to know what this cage is about. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom. Something wet. Oh, I don't like that. Some kind of old boxes. They look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? There wasn't anyone there. I was hearing things. Was I hearing things? Yo. Oh, I don't like that you can't move sideways when you're looking up. Oh. I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Should I climb down? I don't remember if I jumped down there or found another way. It looks to be a long way. Did I jump down? No. Maybe there was some other way to get down there without risking any more injury to my leg. Yeah, let's try it like this way. There was a rope hanging there. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it?
Yes.
Yes. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. See, I'm glad we didn't just jump. The rope I found would have let me climb down the broken ladder safely. Did I climb down? Yes. I could hear a faint hum, and the smell from before started to get worse. A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Keep out, danger due to cave in. Yeah, so let's walk into the danger of the cave in. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. Why are you letting me know that now? Oh, something I could have looked at unless I looked up. There you go. I like that. An exposed ventilation shaft. Maybe someone crawled through there, but it was so high up that it must have been a sore landing. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. So you got a ladder and you got a door. I mean, technically, yeah. Let's go to the door. I could hear a fake trickling sound like water. What was that? Mac, shut up.
Exit.
A kitchen knife covered in dying blood, thinking about me, make you sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife?
No. Yeah.
It's a knife, though. Take it. I slipped the knife in my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Maybe. Oh, I see. This says exit. There was a rusty ladder sunk into the water, which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I could find a way to drain that putrid water. Okay, so we go back now. Let me go to the door. So I need to drain the water. I don't like this. The door was locked. There was a musty smell from the inside. Oh my god. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. It looked like I turned off the water flow in the valve. I wasn't sure, but I thought it was some kind of regulator. I had no idea how it worked. Okay, so we're gonna find out how it works, guys. Sorry about the wind outside. So that says number 1, so I'm guessing there's more than one. Should we see if that's off yet?
Yeah.
No.
Probably more than one.
Alright, so that was only part 1. Yeah, 2's in there probably. Oh my god. I thought I could turn this water valve to shut off its flow. Did I turn it? Yes. I'm gonna keep going. Wait. 3 and 4. Here we go. So there's 4 probably. I thought I could turn this. Yeah, okay. See, I'm worried because I feel like now once you get to that 4th one, it's not gonna be as easy to get back. See, now that we did it, I feel like that was too easy. My god. My god. Please let me hurry up and turn that. Wrong one.
And then use the letter to see what happens up there.
Wait, what? Okay, hold up. I hope you guys don't hear Max too bad. I'm confused now. Hold on. I said I look like I turned the water flow up that way. Let's check out the other ones real quick. I thought I could turn this valve to shut off. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's 2. The next one's probably gonna be having to do 3 and then 4. Okay. There we go. Oh, that one only needed 1. See, they thought they tricked me. They did trick me. And now I feel like it's too easy. But no, there was a little bit of a puzzle there. See, I thought this game was just gonna be straight like easy little things that had at least some kind of mathematical thing to it. Like that was kind of cool. I'm glad they added that. It's different. All right, now we can go down. Looked like the water drained out of the grate in the wall. There was a small metal key left floating in the shallow pool of rancid water. Did I take it? Oh, I love rancid water. Yes. I pocketed the small key, but it was so odd shaped. I had no idea what it might open. Can I open that? No. The safety poster had definitely seen better days. How old was that facility? The door was locked. I could see the light within. Alright, so this door opened. I found another dead body, a sewer worker. By the wounds all over his face and body, I figured he'd been stabbed repeatedly. There was a, oh no, I don't like that. There was a key ring sticking out of the man's pocket. Did I take it? Okay. A key ring sticking out of a pocket does sound very promising and good, but in every horror movie I've ever seen, as soon as you go to grab that key, it wakes up. I'm gonna take it. I thought about the knife I had found with some disgust as I carefully picked the keys from his pocket. I was almost worried he was going to grab me. He had the same thing I did. He thought the same thing. What is this? Oh yeah, it's done. I can smell a hint of fresh air here. I was anxious to leave, but I couldn't help wonder what that key unlocked. Alright, see, now I'm gonna have to go back, ain't I? Because he's anxious to leave, but he said that. I don't like that he said that. Nah, maybe I am supposed to be going this way. It's fine, it's fine. Wait, maybe I'm supposed to... Let me go back to this room, make sure I didn't miss nothing. I didn't miss nothing, right? There's a security camera in the room. There must have been a way to see what had happened. Ooh. Curiouser and curiouser. The awkward weight of the gun and the knife made the climb even more arduous. When I need that gun or that knife on my way home, oh, was I a fool for picking them up? I feel like I'm gonna get blamed for everything. I wondered what was in that locked room I passed. Should I have gone back to check? Perhaps it didn't matter. I was so eager to escape. I almost bruised my hand forcing the latch at the top of the ladder open. As I lifted the heavy lid above me, frantically... Oh, see, we missed something, though. Frantically, the smell of that sewer gave way to the dank scent of the pine trees. And now there's no way of going back. I was relieved to be above ground again. I figured I should have keep moving. Nope. Oh well. I'm sorry? Okay, I'm just gonna keep going and act like I don't see the yellow eyes sticking out. Bro. Okay. Yeah, see, but you can keep going. It's important to keep going. An old ladder leading up to an ancient water tower. The ladder needed to be extended so I could climb it. Did I extend the ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah. I popped the latch and brought the ladder down. So I guess there's some things that, like, you want to check because they can give you good things, and some things you don't want to check because they can give you bad things. And you just have to make a lucky guess, pretty much. Beat up old wallet. I thought it was mine. Did I take it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I slid the filthy wallet into my back pocket. I noticed it didn't contain any kind of gun permit. In fact, it didn't contain any cards or ID of any kind. I thought I should recover my credit card and driver's license at least. From the railing I could see over the woods and down the entrance to the sewers. Had I come through here before? If I did, someone definitely could have seen me. I like how this guy's so calm. He just keeps asking questions. Did I take this? Did I do this? I tried the little key I had fished out of the murky puddle in the sewers. It fit, and I heaved open the rusty door. The wind was picking up a bit. The night air had become strangely chilly. Can you tell me the time? I'll go back there. 41? Okay. Alright, let's go. The old train station was quiet as a tomb. The only sound was that of the increasing wind buffeting the decrepit structure. Oh, see, I don't like this because this reminds me of Resident Evil 7. Now that we're back in, like, the main home. What is that? Okay. Alright, so there's a door on that side. Let me see the rest of this room. There's probably another door. I don't know. Yeah, it's another door. Well, let's just go left. We're here. Whatever. The ancient ticket booth was falling apart and covered in dust and grime. Stacks of paper lined the counter, faded remains of the old schedules and reports. Among the papers were news-looking sheets covered in scribbles and illegible notes. Come to think of it, the man in that house had kept similar scribbles hidden in his bookshelf, and he had notes on the water tower outside, too. I guess he could have been coming here. But why? What was he using this old station for? Well, that's a good question, man. Keep asking questions, well, I don't know. And I'm kind of worried about you talking to yourself because you're doing it a lot. I don't like that. An old map encased in glass hung on the wall. It was the train routes connected to that old station. As I looked at it, it seemed familiar. Of course, the map I found in those tunnels had similar locations marked, and the notes I found on the other man's bookshelf. His notes mentioned the water tower and even this train yard. What was he doing coming back here? Alright, so everything we look at kind of pieces together, I guess. Some things you don't want to see because I guess it could do bad things like your leg. But I guess a lot of things you're going to want to look at because if you find stuff in this game that has to do with other stuff, he remembers it. So I guess like to piece together this whole entire story, you kind of just have to try to look at everything and find everything. The old train was ripped open and hanging from a shred of metal, as well as the broken fence, was a dark stage pack. Closed. Don't stay awake, guys. It looked synthetic, like some kind of outer weir. Inside the train shell, I could see a few faint impacts like wounds. Could they have been bullet marks? Was somebody shot there? The ground was well worn, though I couldn't really make anything out. Sorry, that was a passing truck. I realized I was touching the gun I had found as I thought. What? So am I not supposed to be here then? Alright, so I guess I'm done with that. Let's see. Am I done here too, I guess? This game's pretty creepy at some points, but it's not like creepy, you know, like I don't know, there's a couple parts in it so far that's good. I don't get it so far, like I don't get what's going on exactly. That's the that's the biggest problem. I think that's where it came from, right? Yeah. So is there anything else like on the other side? There's nothing here neither, so I gotta go back here? I don't understand. This must have been the entrance to the forest that was mentioned on the map I had seen. Whoever was poking around in those tunnels underneath that man's house had scribbled notes on this place, but I couldn't make them out. Here the sign pointed out various campsites and walking paths within the woods. It mentioned a river and maybe a washroom, but the rest was too faded to see clearly. I don't like that. Shriveled into the dirt and grass was a plastic card of some kind. I brushed it off and was surprised to see it was my credit card. I wasn't sure if it was still usable, but it was mine. Did I take back my credit card?
Yes.
Of course. Pocketed the credit card. Hopefully I could find my driver's license too. I feel like, you know, that's the last one. Oh my god, that's creepy. Wait, what? What the hell was that? I don't know, I heard something.
Same.
I heard it again and my controller keeps vibrating. There was a fire pit there. It was still a bit warm and few embers still burned at the bottom. Two folding camping chairs were on the ground. One was knocked over. There were a couple of cans of beer spilled on the ground. The cheap dome tent slept two people. I showed my flashlight inside and could see some bedrolls, two backpacks, and a cooler. Yo. I swear that wasn't there a second ago. What's going on now? I feel weird. Like something's about to happen. There's nowhere else I could do. Whoever have left this place in a hurry, but why? Oh, that's new places. I thought I was searching in the bushes. We're going to new places. I'm an idiot. The grimy sink had a small patch in it that looked almost clean. A musty wooden plank popped up the stall door. It didn't really seem useful. Did it? Did I bother to take it?
Yeah.
I mean, a musty. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't sure why, but I took the plank. Probably because you're gonna have to cross something. I feel like that's what's gonna happen with it. He says it's useless, but I feel like you're gonna have to cross it. Let's go through here. That's where you start off, right? I finally found the exit. Once I left, I knew I never wanted to return there. Finding that campsite, I bet strangely unsettling. I couldn't imagine why anyone would abandon the site in the middle of the night, especially in that dark forest. I was relieved at least to finally be out of there. Even now, as I peered through the dense trees, I could see the cracks of light and a bit of the land beyond. I must have been getting closer to town, but where exactly was I? As I stepped through the gate, I suddenly recognized the auto parts factory where I had worked as a mechanic for all those years. The plant had closed almost 3 years ago now. Times were better then. I thought I could hear a faint rustling behind me. Maybe it was just the wind. Oh, it better be the wind. Oh, I'm not sticking to find out. Oh, there's a door and a fence. Oh, I don't like that fence because it looks like someone chewed it through. And I feel like that door's the way out, but that looks like it's in the city. I'm going to the fence. Oh my god, it's bad idea. I gotta check. I found the body of a security guard just doing his job, no doubt. His face was covered with blood from some kind of head wound. I wondered what this flashlight is. Juggling the ground was cracked old watch, first time wallet, and now this. Did I retrieve my watch? Yes. The watch was useless, but I put it on my wrist anyway. Blah blah blah. Okay. Alright, cool, I can leave. Alright. Okay. Bro, that's not funny. Every part of this plant smelled old and rotted. I noticed the old bulletin board on the wall. The board contained yellowed clip-ins of newspapers, cartoons, and notices. They were notes to and from the guys that worked here. One of them was to Norman, who was one of the older guys on the line. A power panel. Looked like it was shut off. Did I push the switch? Of course. You need power. Yeah, try it again. Panel seems to be working again. Alright, cool. The open locker was stuffed with dirty work clothes and old boots. There was a photo of a woman taped to the inside, but it was scratched out and the face was unrecognizable. Yeah, let's turn on all the power. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so there's a card slot there. We should get the power working, I think. But I'm not really sure. Probably not yet. Oh, man. Our old break table. The layer of dust and grime only made seeing this thing more. So here, ooh. The door had been hastily boarded up. That's nice. Should have checked downstairs first, but it don't matter. This was Norman's locker. The door was dented like someone had punched it. I don't remember him doing that when we worked there. Another panel. Oh god. That worked. When's the power going to turn on? A utility shelf crammed with mismatched tools and items. There was a claw hammer on the shelf. Did I take the hammer? Yes. As I took the hammer, I noticed it wasn't as dusty as the rest of the tools on the shelf. Oh no. I feel like we're picking up all the murder weapons, and they're gonna be like, this guy was killed with this guy was killed with this, and now you're arrested. And you worked here, you had motive. Oh my god, I'm literally helping this. like, gotta get arrested. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. The locker was a complete mess. Hidden at the bottom, though, was a magnetic card. Did I take the card? Yeah, because that's the slot. I slid the key card into my pocket. There we go. We got the key card now. Another panel. Oh, but to do the key card, you probably need the power on. So let's turn on the power before I even go back there. Come on, bro. There you go. There we go. Wait, that's gonna bug me. I think there's a locker somewhere that I didn't check. Did I check that locker? From the musty smell, I assume one has used this locker for a long time. Okay. Bro, you hear that? Okay, so I guess the power's turned on. Oh my god. Was the key card on this side? I'm not even gonna go downstairs yet because I think I need to use the key card first. The key card I found seemed like it would pass through this reader. Did I use the key card? Yes. I slid the card through the old reader and turned the handle. Bro, this is scary. There was some kind of ventilation hatch here. It looked like I could jump the room below. My leg hurt enough as it was, but I couldn't see another option. Did I jump? No. If I was too chicken to jump down that broken ladder before, why do it now? There had to be another way. Okay, well let's check downstairs first. Maybe there is another way. We had a board. I thought that would help.
What?
Oh.
What is that?
It locked itself. Well, then I have to jump. Damn, I was gonna say maybe. Oh, I should have checked downstairs. Oh man, my leg hurt like hell. What is that? The bottom of the ventilation hatch hung open. It was pretty high up. I wasn't sure if anyone could have got back there, up there. Wait, yeah, what is that? There was a crumbled up letter on the floor. It had been scratched out heavily, and it was hard to make out. Did I try to read the letter?
Yes.
Well, yeah, might as well. Most of the letter was violently scratched out with what looked to be a ballpoint pen. All I could make out was need to.
I needed.
Just don't blank drinking blank need Norman. Who was Norman writing to? That poor god, was the flashlight I carried his? It looked like he had met his end violently. I only hoped it wasn't quick. I had to get home to Rachel, but I couldn't stop thinking about Norman. He and Rachel were friends. Could he help? It wasn't like I really had anyone else to turn to. My leg burned with pain. I only hoped I could find my way through the dark path before me and get to Norman's store. What time is it?
12:56.
Okay. About 10 minutes more, we'll play this. I don't like those yellow eyes either. The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food and slick black bags, as I saw a thin greenish corner poking out from one of the bags. It was my driver's license. It looked damaged. Did I take it back?
Yes.
Yes. I cleaned the card off as best as I could. It looked pretty beat up. I was amazed to have found my credit card and now this. I tucked the card into my wallet next to my credit card.
So you're trying to find your cards?
Sounded like it was going to start raining again. I'd head to Norman's place. This was the back of the store that he ran. It was oddly quiet except for the faint sound of a television. Let's stay downstairs for a second. The entrance to the front of the store was locked from the inside. Looked like I could have just popped it open. It needed a key. There was a bit of blood on the keyhole. Oh, that's lovely. Well, let's go find the key. Oh, I gotta find out what that sound was first. Oh, well that's nice. Yeah, let's go this way.
Norman?
TV still flickers up. Indecipherable channel.
Norman.
Uh-oh. Oh no, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Norman, my co-worker and one of the few friends I had in this town, lay dead beside his armchair. His face and shirt were covered in blood. It looked like he'd been shot trying to get up. His eyes were still wide with shock. Norman, you deserve better than this. Did I close his eyes?
Yes.
Yes. I wasn't sure if I wanted to give him peace, or if I just couldn't stand to think anymore about what was going on. Quickly, I closed over his eyes. See, the blood's very thick. Blood's orange for some reason. I guess this was Norman's kitchen table. He kept it clean enough, but there were water rings from the 2 cups still in the wood. Yeah, because that's what matters. He's dead on the floor, but, you know, water rings. Kitchen trash would smell like fresh. Smelled fresh. I did dig through the mess, did I?
Yes.
I feel like Markiplier with the spittoon. Of course I did. I found a hairpin amongst the rotting food and trash and pocketed it. Ooh, a hairpin. Oh, the keyhole.
Oh, yeah. That's far away, though.
Yeah, I know, but now that we got that pin, we can unlock the door with the keyhole. See, isn't it good knowing how to pick locks?
So there's a murderer around. That's all we know right now.
I mean, it could be a murderer. I mean, I'm gonna go back downstairs first.
Here, there's the door.
I know, but I don't know if that leads out. No. Let's check it over there, yeah. You right. Despite the shock of already finding Norman in that state, seeing this turned my stomach just as much. It was one of Rachel's old fall coats. What was it doing here? Was she okay?
Yeah, I don't even want to question that now.
Uh-oh. Inside the cabinet was a small but impressive collection of hunting rifles, shotguns, and even a few items I didn't think were illegal here. One of the slots in the rack was empty. The gun I had found seemed to match the others there. If the handgun was Norman's, what the hell was he doing with it? The gun would fit there.
Yes.
Did I place it back in the cabinet? Yeah? What if we get rid of that gun?
Someone's gonna take it.
No.
Yeah, let's get rid of that gun. Carefully pushed the piece back in place and felt a great burden lifted.
Do it for Norman.
I don't want to know why that was a close call.
So we can't get out of the house.
I used the hairpin to pick the lock. The hairpin snapped in half, so I threw it away. Okay, it's cool. The general store was small, but it was clean. It had the usual things: postcards, snacks, magazines, and canned goods. I never went there much. Rachel usually stopped by after work if we needed anything. The register was mostly empty, and a fat stack of travel magazines sat beside it. What time was it?
101.
The icebox seemed to be unplugged. It must have been off for a while. Most of its contents were half melted. There were various postcards from the area, especially from the tourist traps. One of the postcards showed an old black and white photo of the water tower. It looked to be in much better shape than... Oh, back then, like then. I was like, then what? Norman was dead, but I had no idea why. Was he involved in all this somehow, or was he just another victim? That gun I found only seemed to complicate matters. It was such a relief to finally get rid of it. Home wasn't far off now. Even though the rain was relentless, I had to keep going. Alright guys, we're going to end it here. It's a pretty good place to end. We just got outside. Overall, is this game good?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's actually very interesting. It keeps you on your toes, because you want to keep finding out more pieces of the secret and what's going on in here, because it's so confusing. It really gets you wanted to keep
Why
playing.
was Rachel's coat there?
Yeah, I know. Like, why is Rachel Coates there? What happened to
Is
Noah?
Rachel the murderer?
How is any of this? Yeah, exactly. Like, there's a lot of things that could be
That doesn't make sense.
confused about this. So I guess we're gonna have to see what happens and everything. Overall, what do you think about the game mechanics? I think it was pretty cool. There's not much to it. Like,
I like it because it's like people because people say like, you know, the best games and the most scary games are the one that like real life, but like this is a pixel game, and you got jump scared so many times. Like I think this is good.
Yeah, it's a very simple game, but it's fun. You know, I would like a little bit more scares, but you know, overall, you guys like watching us play a horror game, and trust me, today you will see a better horror game that's actually scary. But as of right now, I think this was a pretty good game. So please like the video, please subscribe, comment below,
Maybe.
Click the bell.
click the bell, and thanks for watching, guys. You'll see part 2 soon.